Hi, it's March 21st, 2014, and Michelle and I are here at Napili Kai Beach Resort on Napili Bay on Maui, Hawaii. And we're here to check out a public art sculpture that I did about, well, it was 2006, which is about 8 years ago. Just want to check out the condition of the sculpture, and it's just up on the bluff behind me, so let's go take a look. Well, here it is. It's called the Breadfruit sculpture, and it's carved from marble from Carrara, Italy. Michelle and I selected the marble in Cervetza in April 2006, and the sculpture's in pretty good condition after 8 years. This particular type of marble comes from the Kentucky quarries in Carrara, and a lot of people think that there's only one kind of marble that comes from Carrara, but there's actually dozens and dozens of different types. And the nice aspect of this particular variety of marble is that it has a higher content of magnesium than a lot of other varieties of Carrara marble, and that gives it durability for being outside. And for being by the ocean for 8 years, it's in remarkable good condition. There's a couple of dings, but that just tells me that it's been well loved. And there's a bit of discoloration from probably suntan lotion and people's body oils, but it is a breadfruit leaf sculpture that is sort of a depression like a puka puka rock, and the idea is that it can be sat inside like a chair. When I finished the sculpture, it was polished on the leaf surface and matte on the other surfaces, and it looks as though with the amount of people that have been touching it, it stayed polished on the top. But it looks like there's even some polishing happening on the side of the sculpture. The sculpture was unveiled in December of 2006. 2 kahunas blessed the sculpture, which was wreathed in traditional flower leis. My patron Elizabeth was pleased with not only the ceremony, but the sculpture itself. She commissioned it as a memorial to her parents, the Millers, who began the resort in 1960. Some of the changes that we've noted since we installed the sculpture in 2006 is that it now has a lovely skirt of lava stone around the concrete base. There's even some ferns growing out in between the stones, which is kind of nice. They've moved the handrail from beside the path to the outskirt perimeter of the lawn that the sculpture sits on, and the alpaca bush, which is that green hedge in the background, which wasn't there in 2006, is now grown up and is practically touching the back of the sculpture. The sculpture is made up of 3 main elements: the breadfruit leaf, which is the favorite image of the islands for Elizabeth; the depressed shape of the leaf, allowing one to sit in the sculpture, symbolizing the puka puka rock, which was the favorite image of the islands for her father; and finally, the secret relief carving of the honu, or sea turtle, which was the favorite image of the islands for her mother. There's beautiful Napili Beach in the background.